Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Blessing. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And if you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Stick around, check out my channel. I'm sure you'll find something you like. And yeah, in today's video I'll be telling you some of the struggles of small Nigerian YouTubers. We struggle, yes. So I'll be telling you some of the struggles I have noticed. This is my own opinion, of course, and this is what I've experienced over time as a small YouTuber. A small YouTuber is someone who is just starting out, trying to grow their channel, probably does not have a camera, films with her phone or his phone, doesn't have all the expensive gears and apps to edit the videos and all that. Somebody that is just starting out growing the channel is who is going to that is, and I'll tell you some of the struggles we experience here in Nigeria. So the first issue I notice is that there is always noise in the background. Did you hear that? I don't know if you heard that. That is the cock crowing. And then there's somebody playing music in the background. There's a neighbor playing music in the background. There's generator on. The cock keeps crowing. I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I can't tie the mouth of the cock. It's regular, like it's normal. That is one thing we experience in Nigeria. There's always noise in the background. Somebody shouting, "Daddy, can you hear it?" Like there is always noise. Especially now that children are on holiday, somebody's always crying. There's always noise one way or the other. So even though I know my environment is pretty quiet most of the time, but there's still noise. Like a dog could be barking. There's nothing you can do to stop the dog from barking, or cock can be crowing. It's normal, it happens. Or somebody can be playing music. You can't tell them not to play music in their house. Like there's always noise in the background, and I feel it affects our videos because we are always trying to put out videos that the quality of the audio and video is like top notch, very high quality and very high video and audio quality, and then somebody is trying to disrupt the video at the background, and it's just really frustrating. So that is one of the major issue I've had as a small YouTuber. The next point is the fact that we don't have constant electricity here in Nigeria, and it's a big deal. I know we know this already, that there's power failure, but it affects us so much. Let me give you a scenario. So imagine when they bring light, like when there is light in your environment, you already know. So we have morning lights, or we have evening lights, or I don't know if you understand. There's usually lights between a certain time, and you're used to it, and you plan your content towards that time. For example, we always have lights at midnight. This is an example. And then you wake up at night, have a full face of makeup on, and you're just about to film, and then you take the lights. What happens then? It's so frustrating because you can't go and put on the generator because it's late, and you don't want to start disturbing people with the noise of the generator, and you already have a full face of makeup. What will you do? You go to sleep with a full face of makeup, or you just forget about it. And like, it is so frustrating trying to film without constant electricity. Electricity is a big deal. Like, I'm filming with lights right now. We always need light to film. Even if you're filming like using natural lighting, you still need power. You use power for one thing or the other. You need it to power the AC, you need it to power a lot of things, and power is a big deal. Honestly, it is a big deal, and it's not constant in Nigeria, unlike other countries. The next point is that data is expensive and unstable. Data is expensive. That is access to the internet. For you to be able to access internet, you need to buy data, and it is expensive and unreliable, so unstable. I was talking to a small YouTuber, a friend of mine, because I was having issues with my internet, and she was like, "Oh, I have all network, I have Airtel, I have my mobile, I have MTN." I'm like, so imagine I buy data worth 10,000 naira per se, and in my mind I'm like, okay, I have enough data to use, and I try to use it. I cannot access the internet for some reason. It's so frustrating. It happens all the time. So these network providers are so unreliable. Like, please let me know in the comment section the network you use, because I'm having like it's really frustrating. It is really frustrating having data on and being unable to use it. Like, it's really frustrating. If you have a small YouTuber or a content creator trying to put out content either on Instagram or wherever as a friend, please help them, put some money in their hands, comment on their content, always support them, show them that you care, because it's not easy going through all this stress, putting out content and there's no engagement. It's really frustrating. So please support your friends. Honestly, data is really expensive here. It's such a struggle because you need data for a lot of things. You need data to be able to upload your video, and this will make us wake up in the middle of the night just to put out content, just to try and upload the video, then schedule it to go up the following day. Like, it is such a struggle. It's really hard work. It's not easy to be consistent on this platform. I can tell you for free, it is not easy. So you need to plan content ahead of time. This is like, it is not easy. So if you have somebody doing this, please support them. If you're watching these videos to this point and you've not liked, please just like the video, okay? It won't cost you anything. Like it, okay? It shows me that you like the content thing. Another struggle I've noticed, I don't know if this is just me or this happens to other people, but it has happened to me severally. Whenever I give my phone to people to film for me, like I need to walk down the car, I need to do something, and I give somebody to film me, the person automatically films me on portrait mode instead of landscape mode. And this is a struggle for me, because whenever I try to edit the video, I have to crop to fit landscape, because you're watching the video on landscape mode, not portrait mode. This is not Instagram or TikTok that you have to watch on portrait. You have to watch it on landscape mode. So I would suggest, if you have a friend that gives you his or her phone to film, ask the person, do you want it on landscape or on portrait? Because you don't know what the person is using the content for. So it would be nice to ask. I have somebody that likes to film me on both portrait and landscape, and I love it. Like, if I just give the person my phone, the person is giving me pictures, videos with landscape, portraits, everything, and I'm so blessed. So I would suggest you always ask. This is like a major struggle, because it increases the time we use to edit the videos. So please, if you have somebody that gives you the phone to film, ask the question, do you want it on landscape or portrait? Thank you. Another issue small YouTubers face in Nigeria is that restaurants do not allow people to film with cameras. They don't allow people to film with camera. Basically, restaurants do not allow content creators to film with camera. I've been to a restaurant before, I was even filming with my phone. Like, restaurants allow you to film with your phone, most restaurants, but they don't allow you to film with the camera. I've been to restaurants before here in Lagos, and they were like, oh, you cannot film the restaurants. I was filming with my phone. They were like, oh, you can only film your table, but you cannot film the entire restaurant. So you cannot film the ambience, you can't film the whole restaurant, you can only film your table and the people you're with. I'm like, okay. I feel like there's some restaurants I've been to because I watched videos of people on YouTube. I watched reviews on YouTube. I'm like, okay, let's try this restaurant out. So imagine that person did not go with a phone or a camera to film the video, to film that video. How will I hear about the restaurants? So I feel like you are publicizing yourself if you allow people film in your restaurants, in your space. So you're not allowing people to film in your space, you're just kind of like restricting your audience, if you know what I mean. Restaurants should be more open to people filming with either their phone or their camera, whatever works for them. Please let people do whatever they want to do. I don't know why they don't allow it. They could have a reason, but I just feel you should let people film. I know abroad people film with their phones and cameras at restaurants, anywhere, public places, but here it's always an issue. I don't know why. So another thing I have noticed that is also a major issue for me is whenever I'm trying to vlog and I'm vlogging with my phone, most of the time I'm always with my phone. So how am I supposed to be pressing my phone and filming myself from my phone? That is another issue. That is another issue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have been able to understand some of the issues we small YouTubers go through. It's not easy putting our content consistently on these platforms. It is not easy. Be it TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, it is not easy putting our content consistently. It takes a lot. See, we have to batch film to even be able to be consistent. Like the video you saw before this one, I filmed it 10 minutes ago. I just changed my clothes, changed my earrings, and restyled my hair. Yes, I filmed it 10 minutes ago. We have to batch film so that we have content to put out consistently, and it is definitely not easy. So if you have somebody, like I said before, please support them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.